Hi everybody. Some of you might be thinking, I wonder where Mrs. Gaddis is because she looks like she's in a strange place. Well, I am actually. I'm in my orchard that's at the bottom of my garden, and I've just been looking at some of the fruit that's growing on my trees. I've started trying to grow the tomatoes, and the plants are a little bit bigger. I've taken some photographs to show you that they are getting a bit bigger, but they're not very big yet. But I'm better at growing fruit on my trees, and if I just pull down one of these here, oh, you might be able to see it. I'm not sure if you can or not. But oh, don't snap the tree off. But I've got something here called damsons, and lots of my damsons are going to be really getting ripe soon, and they're quite small at the moment, but they'll get a lot bigger, and they're a bit like plums. And I've got some other things as well, if I can try and find where I am. Oh, you can see my climbing frame in the back there. It's a bit nettly down here, so I'm going to watch what I'm doing. I've got some apples growing. Oh, if I can find this bit, if I pull it over, I don't want to get any stinging nettles on me. Can I see if I can show you there? Just there, I've got a little tiny apple growing. Not very good with this camera. I think some of you need to give me some lessons. I think some of your mummies and daddies are getting really good with the camera now. Lots of little tiny ones growing there. I have got a bit further back behind lots of nettles. I've got some pear trees as well as the apple trees, but I have got quite a lot of things in my garden. I am very lucky. Now, have any of you had a go at doing the ice challenge to rescue your toys? I haven't seen any pictures of them yet, but maybe that's because the ice was hiding in your freezer. Let me know if you managed to get any animals rescued or any toys. Maybe you put some other little things in instead. I'd love to see some pictures of that. Now, it's going to be the holidays after today, and so we are going to be doing lots of playing. And you don't have to do all the jobs that Mrs. Gaddis is setting you, because Mrs. Gaddis is going to have a holiday too. I'm going to have 5 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that I'm not going to do any schoolwork. Yes, I think I probably will, but I'm going to pretend that I'm not going to do any schoolwork. So I won't be making any videos for you, but I have got a challenge. I wonder if some of you might be able to pretend to be somebody else. Now, I've seen lots of people have got dressing up clothes, but some of you might think, yeah, I've got lots of dressing up clothes, but maybe I'm going to make my own costume. Now, my challenge to you is, who would you be if you could be somebody else? Now, you might be Anna, you might be Elsa, you might be Batman, you could be Spider-Man, you could be Marshall or Chase. I don't know who you might be. Have a think about who you could be. Hey, some of you might be your mummy for the day. Some of you might be Mrs. Gaddis for the day. Hey, you might turn into me. You might have to start being a teacher. That would be a good thing to do. Maybe, oh, I've got my glasses on top of my head at the moment, but maybe you could make a pair of glasses and put a pair of glasses on like me, and then you could be Mrs. Gaddis. Have a think about who you could pretend to be for the day. Maybe it's putting on a costume or just what I call a prop, just a little thing, but then try and pretend to do their voice and pretend to do some of the things that they do. Can't wait, especially if you try and be Mrs. Gaddis or Mrs. Armitage or Mrs. Ellis or even Mrs. Shaw. I think that might be very funny. But let us know how you get on, and we'll see you after the holidays on the screen, okay? Take care. Have a lovely half-term holiday. Bye.